Hi, Jose. Can you hear me? Okay, that's fine. No worries.
Hi, teachers. Sorry. How are you doing?
Hi, Jose. How are you? I'm doing great. What about you?
Yes, everything fine. I have to take a travel tomorrow to La Paz. And
Oh, wow.
yes, I am with a lot of work. I'm going to visit the British Embassy.
Oh, nice.
Yes, well, I wrote a letter yesterday. Um, I want to I don't know how to say. I would like to write it in English, but I was so tired, so I wrote in Spanish. Maybe if 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 not a problem to you, for you, you can help me to traduce.
Yes, sure. It will be easier instead of translate it to write it from zero. But what do you think?
Yes, if you want. So I wrote it in Spanish. Maybe we can take a look a little.
Yeah. If you want to, we can do it now, so we can have the whole class, or we can have it. We can check at the end. It's up to you. What do you think? What's better for you?
It's better now. It's better now.
All right. All right. Great. I'm gonna give you the permission so you can share your screen, and let's take a look.
Perfect. We are looking for I don't know how to say. We are looking help for the British Embassy. That's
Nice. What do you need help for?
everything. Everything they can give us. I wrote a news in when they say that they are going to um, help to the little companies and help to the economy of Bolivia and develop and everything they can do. So I will send I will send a letter. Can you
See? Yes, I can. So what is this? What's the topic of the letter? What type of letter is it? To request something?
Yes, maybe.
To request help, to request money, what is it?
Apoyo, como maybe
Support?
yes. To request.
All right, so
Request support.
Support for what though?
To request support for, I don't know, maybe we can say we need support to request support in maybe I want to quizás lo quisiera perdón que lo diga en español, lo quisiera direccionar como una integración, como que nosotros estamos al tanto de que ellos quieren ayudar, pero queremos integrar y estar a su disposición para poder ayudar a la integración comercial entre Reino Unido y Bolivia. To request. I don't know if the way.
My address.
Voy a poner traductor.
So maybe. Oh, sorry.
Voy a poner el traductor para ayudarme con unas palabras.
What word is it?
A ver, Abrina, vamos a ver. To request.
It's not financial support, right?
Maybe. El artículo decía que ellos van a disponer 260 millones de dólares para integrar el comercio, para mejorar el comercio entre Reino Unido y Bolivia, ayudando en términos empresariales a pequeñas empresas, a empresas comerciales, en educación, destinando fondos, digamos, ¿no?
Okay.
para esa integración. Entonces, es como que amplio, pero no quiero hacer no quisiera verlo como un tema de dinero en primera instancia, como que estamos abiertos a ayudarlos en la integración que ellos proponen. To request support for, no sé si solicitar es la palabra.
It could be.
Para dejar a disposición
Request is the same, ¿no? Solicitar, requerir, procurar. So it will be request or to. Letters are always difficult. To write letters is always difficult. I'm also trying to apply a new job, and I've been writing a letter, and it's different because it's a company in the US, and you have to write like a letter before you send your resume, and it's a little bit complicated. All right.
Quizás la referencia podría ser saludarlos, darles un grato saludo.
They don't always have that format, so it's usually
more practice.
Like, yes, it doesn't have like reference. Maybe you can have the title on the top. There are many different samples to write letters. Sometimes you can have the title on the top, and then you usually have, I'm checking to a template. So it's the date, the person, the title, or if who is that person, right? The address, and basically you just write the letter.
Yes.
So where this embassy, it's okay. The date, the city, no? Honorable, that's okay. And then you don't need to really put reference. You can just write requesting support. That's all.
Okay.
Then you can have like a title, no? Requesting support. That's all.
Requesting support. Okay.
It's not necessarily money, but it's just like supporting anything, right?
Requesting support and integration, maybe. No. Está bien. Requesting support.
De
antemano.
So the reference is usually just RE. Instead of ref, it's RE.
RE.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can erase the F. Yes.
That's right. Okay. Support. Okay. Beforehand.
Yeah.
Maybe we can read in Spanish, and then we have the idea for writing in English.
Sure.
De antemano, ofrecerle un cordial saludo. Mi nombre es José Manuel Tarralde, despachante de aduana y propietario de Argos, agencia de despachante de aduana, debidamente habilitado y facultado por el Estado Plurinacional de Bolivia para ejercer como auxiliar de la función pública aduanera nacional. Desde esta posición tenemos una responsabilidad con el sector privado nacional, la cadena logística internacional y con el Estado Plurinacional de Bolivia. Somos un emprendimiento muy joven, apenas llevamos 3 años en el mercado, iniciamos prácticamente con capital humano y una gran vocación de servicio. Fuimos golpeados nuestro año inaugural y venidero por la pandemia y sin embargo hemos logrado salir adelante. Hemos hecho seguimiento y participado en las actividades promovidas por la Embajada del Reino Unido, como la rueda de negocios con empresas británicas realizada en Caínco el 9 de marzo del 2020. Recientemente hemos leído en la prensa local la predisposición del honorable ministro de Comercio Interior del Reino Unido, Mike Freer, de incentivar el desarrollo comercial entre Reino Unido y Bolivia. El motivo de nuestra carta es darle a conocer nuestra predisposición para participar activamente en la integración a través de nuestra experiencia y conocimiento del comercio exterior y aduana en nuestro país. Dejamos nuestra presentación corporativa a su predisposición en el siguiente QR. Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo la ves? ¿O está muy larga? Bueno.
It's good because you're explaining, you're giving a context about I don't know, your company and what would you like to, well, how you heard about this. That's very important because it's not out of nowhere that you're writing them. You're mentioning that it's
Yes.
because this article that you want to that you would like to have like some sort of communication with them and to see if you can, and they can at the end help you or support you, right? So you can say I would like to salute or greet. I would like to salute you or greet you sincerely. That's a formal way to say sincerely, like sinceramente. It comes from is S-I-N S sorry, I-N no, A, sorry, I, S-I-N I, puntito, no, I. I'm gonna write it on the chat.
Okay.
That's fine. You can use a docs if you want to. So So you can send me the link and I can help you. You know how to use docs, no?
How can I say it? Sorry.
So you can click on the link that I just sent and you copy and paste the whole thing there. And I can also work on the document.
Well,
it says docs, right? Docs, google.com. You click on it and it's going to ask you to use your Gmail account. And then there is a plus symbol. You can show me your screen if you want to, so I can guide you. It's very easy to use. You can share your screen if you want to.
Perfect. Okay, I can share my screen.
Yes, please. And copy and paste the docs there. Great. Now click on compartir on the right. Yes, you can just guardar, save, yes. And then dice obtener vínculo restringido, cambiar a cualquier persona. And there. And you click cualquier persona and then change that to editor. And then click and then share that with me and I'll be able to access to your docs. Then copy that and paste it on the Zoom chat, please, and I'll access to it.
Perfect, teacher. So sorry, teacher, and I appreciate it so much.
That's fine. So I'll share my screen, okay?
Okay, better.
So the both of us can access and change this, right? So here is that I was saying is just RE. So there is just RE. Forehand or beforehand. Is it just before? Beforehand, forehand? What do you think? Is it? I think it's just forehand.
In the Google Translate, say beforehand, but I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I would like to greet you. Then it says, not my name. Is you don't need to add all your name, your whole name. You can just write maybe 3 names, but that's fine. So I'm not sure about how do you write your title, your job?
My title?
Yes, despachante.
Customer agent.
Customer agent.
Yes, customer.
Customer agent in. How is that one? Customer. And what is the title of aduana in Bolivia? Maybe there is like
customer, but it's not customer, it's customs agent.
With you?
With you, yes. Customs. A customs is aduana, no? Custom. custom agent, agente de aduana, agente aduanal.
Area and owner of Argos agency.
Argos agency. Argos, maybe Argos custom agency.
Sorry?
Maybe it could be Argos custom agency.
Okay. Right, like
Yeah.
that?
Yes,
Right.
like that.
I don't think this is necessarily. Is it?
Maybe.
Yes, will
yes.
you maybe you can explain that you have been working in these agents?
Yes, it's not. Yes, it's better if you take off.
I will describe this instead.
Yes.
As we have
We are the auxiliary, maybe. We have the responsibility. Oh, okay.
of working with maybe or working along these three places, right? Private, sector privado, cadena logística y estado plurinacional. How do you say? Is it like private businesses?
Maybe we say we are the auxiliary, the auxiliary of a custom function.
You can write that too if you want to.
Yes, we are the auxiliary of the national public custom.
Okay, are you writing on the docs? Where do you want to write that? Sorry, is it here?
Here we can.
All right.
We are the auxiliary of the national custom function, maybe, and that's why we have the responsibility of working. I don't know if pasa que ese término auxiliar de la función aduanera nacional es un término que está en la ley. Entonces me gustaría mantenerlo. We are the auxiliary of the national custom function. That's why, or I don't know, that's why, that's, I don't know. Or maybe we can say so we have a big responsibility we have a big responsibility with private company. I don't know. with private companies, private companies, the logistic, the international logistic chain, and with the state, the plural state of Bolivia.
Right.
What do you think about my paragraph?
Okay. So we are not sharing so instead of though, therefore, we have a big responsibility with responsibility of what? Working responsibility, working with private companies, the international logistics chain, and the plural state of Bolivia. Yes, it's good. Looks good. And then I wrote this paragraph. What do you think? This one.
Ay, teacher, el trabajo, teacher, me va a matar cualquier ratito.
¿Están buscando? Sorry.
No, un milisegundo.
Okay. Will you read this second paragraph, please? This one. What do you think about this one?
Yes, we are a new entrepreneurship. We have worked for the last 3 years in the market. We practically start with human capital and great dedication to service. We were hitting our inaugural year and beyond by the pandemic, and yet we have managed to pull through.
To pull.
Excellent. Excellent, teacher. Excellent.
All right. And this last one, it's a long paragraph. So I've used translate. I know we shouldn't do that, but it's very good. Let me show you. We can manage. We can change some things. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. So we have followed up and participated in the activities promoted by the Embassy of the United Kingdom, such as the business conference with the British companies held at Cainco on March 9th. Recently, we have read in the local press the predisposition of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Trade. So this should be uppercase. Foreign trade of the United Kingdom. United Kingdom. This one is right. Mike Freer, to encourage commercial development between the kingdom and Bolivia. The reason for our letter is to inform of our predisposition to actively participate in the integration through our experience and knowledge of foreign trade and customs in your country. What do you think?
More clear, impossible.
The-
It's really good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I really appreciate.
Between the United Kingdom, Emily, the reason for our letter. The reason of our letter is to inform you of our Yes, you can if we delete, if you want to, I can erase this part and then I can give it a check, a double check later. No, and see if there is anything that doesn't connect. But what do you think?
Yes, yes,
I'll
teacher.
give it a double check, and then I'll just leave it like that, and you can check Excellent. On this doc. All right, great. Excellent. Excellent. So it doesn't look bad, but I would like to double check some of these words.
Perfect. Perfect.
The combination, because usually in English we have to have linking words. So first, second, then, or to start with, or finally, or therefore, I don't know. There is always a connection word or linking words like this one. Forehand, or this we are, it's not, doesn't look good. But I can change it if you want to at the end of the class. I can take a look for 5 minutes maybe, and then I'll let you know.
Excellent, teacher.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. No problem. All right.
You,
so let's
how are you? Help me. Thank you. Thank you.
That's fine. No problem. I will check just so it looks better. It looks more professional. That's all.
Excellent.
All right. So continuing with this class, we're already seeing this topic, so it's not really that difficult. The only thing that we're going to try to understand now is the use of for and since. Remember, when we use present perfect, we usually don't care when exactly happened something in the past, right? But these two words specifically help us to talk for how long it's been happening something, or since when. Not for, it's a length of time, not a period of time. It could be for 3 months, for 3 hours, for 2 minutes, no? And since is paying attention when it started. It could started, I don't know, yesterday, it could have started 2 months ago. No, it's a period of time when it started. So we've seen this already. So let's just take a look. Please share your screen. I'm not sure if you're sharing your screen. Please, you have the link on the last message on the Zoom. Yes. So let's take a look.
Here. It has been raining for a long time. The TV has been on for has been on since 5 o'clock. Since I have wanted to be a doctor since I was a kid. Sam has studied at this college for only a week. The telephone has been ringing for a few minutes. Maria and Eduardo have been married for 3 months. My uncle has been in the hospital for last Tuesday. Dinosaurs have been exciting. No, dinosaurs have been extinct.
What do you think?
I don't know.
For or since?
Dinosaur has been extinct. Then, this one is a little difficult because we used to use since for something that begin in the past but continue in the present.
Yes.
But extinct.
So it's not going to change. But the time that happens from when it started until now, it can change. No?
Okay. Since, maybe. Dinosaurs have been extinct since I've had this job. I've had this job since home. I haven't seen my friends since last week. We've been waiting for a flight for an hour. Stewart hasn't eaten any junk food for several months. Well, we are gonna take a look, check my answers.
That's fine.
Just the vote.
You weren't very sure about it, no? So usually, remember, we use for a period of time, no?
Yes,
so
the 10 is evident. The number 10 is evident. I
yes.
was wrong. Maybe because we want to make quickly, but the 11th one, I don't understand yet. Why is
Yes.
my mistake? Because lo tengo ahí media confusa.
Yeah, that's fine, no worries. It's because they had been extinct, right? They are not alive anymore, they're dead. For is for a period of time. For the last, if you want to call it, for the last 65 million years. So it's for this period of time.
Han estado extintos por 68 millones, no desde hace 68. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Exactly. Right?
Okay.
So it's not really that complicated. All right. So let me share my screen and let's explain a little bit of the use of these two, and then we'll practice a couple of exercises, okay? So remember, present perfect, it's used to talk about, sorry, this is the wrong one. Yes, sorry, it was correct. So when we want to describe, for how long it's been happening something, or since when it's been happening something, we use for or since, no? So the only difference between this, the present perfect continuous, is the use of being, because it's something new. Present perfect, for the present perfect continuous, we use being, because this being is describing that it's been happening, right? The being is the participle of be, right? So let's read this example, please.
The Soccer Federation has been calling me for the past 2 days.
So this has been happening, right? We use the has been to describe this, not that this is happening. So from the past until now, right? And we're using for to describe that it's happened for this period of time, right? For the last past 2 days.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, and how do we form, the present perfect in this example continuous, we use the being. This being is describing that is happening. So it has been happening. Ha estado. No, ha estado pasando. Has been happening. Have been happening or has been happening. The only difference here is, yes, sorry.
No, it's okay, teacher. We use have been or has been when we want to express something that have been happening.
Exactly. Yes, it's obvious, right? But that's the form.
Yeah.
And remember, because it's a continuous or progressive form, we use ing. That's the only thing which is important to notice. No? Let's read these two examples, please.
Perfect. I have been playing. She has been playing.
Right? So it's something that has been happening. No, playing, singing, eating. No, and we usually use contractions here. So it's I've been. Usually we don't. It's too long. I have been or it has been. No, it's I've been or she's been.
Excellent.
Yes.
You've been.
So instead of saying you have been, it's you've. Right? Let's read this one, please.
You've been having money problems. But it's not a question. You've been having many problems.
Yes, it's just like an affirmation, right? So that's the only difference. When we use negative, we also use contractions in the hasn't or haven't. Let's read this second example, please.
Nick really hasn't been having money problems.
So the contraction for have not is haven't, because the contraction for has not is hasn't, right? Just remember that in negative is important.
Excellent.
Right, then now we've already seen this. No, it's very common to use for or since to talk about when it started, for how long, or since when, right? So for is used to describe a length of time, not for a period of time. Let's read this example, please.
Nick, we've been working together for 4 years.
Excellent, very good. So the contraction, right? We have been or we've been, right? For how long? 4 years or any time, any period of time. So remember,
we can use since too. We've been working together since
when do you think?
2002, maybe.
Yes, or since last month, or since, I don't know. Since is to describe as a period of time when it started. Since my birthday, since I got pregnant, since my cat died. No, it's an event.
Yeah.
It started at this point, no? All right, so the use of since, no? When it started, we have to pay attention to when a situation started, a point of time. 4 p.m. last night, 2010, August, no? Let's read this example, please.
I've been trying to speak to you since last night.
See? So since a period of time, last night. Since 2 months ago. Since, no? A period of time when it started. Yeah. And, oh, this is the same one, sorry. So that's all. As you can see, it's very, very easy. The only difference is we have to remember have been or has been, and then the continuous. But before we continue with this, I would like to review really quick the difference between for and since. So it's very, very clear.
Yes. So I've been using this kind of grammatical in my speaking.
Nice.
It's to be easy.
It is,
another
right?
Form, yes, it's really. Yeah, I used to use this kind of expression a lot.
Yeah, it's very specific when we want to describe something that has been happening, right?
Yes.
So
Always
let's
we say, I've been working, I've been in your day to day, you speak like this with your friends or family. We use a lot this expression.
Exactly. It's very common. I really like this sense because it's easy, no?
Yeah.
So let's really just to leave clear the difference between since and for. Practice this, please. You have the link on the chat. So we can see the difference between since and for, and then if we have time, we will see another exercise.
Things.
All right. Sorry, I cannot see your screen yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. All right. All right.
Oh, 2 weeks. For a second. For each, for a long time. Since he saw her the first time. Since he saw her for 1.5 years. 1.5 years since.
Right.
For 1.5 for 4 hours. For 4 hours since. Okay. I use 100% of my brain.
All right. So it's not really that complicated. We just have to think in some situations how it can change. All right. And I don't think we have time for the last exercise that I have planned, but let's review the uses of the present perfect continuous. Okay. So while we are trying to put the words in order, we're going to see when do we use the present perfect continuous. Okay. Please click on the link and let's try to get familiarized with this topic.
Perfect. We use the present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past and continue up to the present. With this,
okay, don't forget to share your screen, please.
Sorry. I
That's fine. No problem.
Okay. We use to present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past and continues up to the present with an emphasis on the progress or repetition of the action. We often use for or since to say how long the action has been duration.
Right.
Refers to a period. Refer to a period of time, whereas since refer to a point in time. I don't know if it's okay, maybe it's.
Let's see.
Oh.
Then,
Well, we can turn back.
yes, please. So with the emphasis on the duration or repetition.
Okay. We have uppercase too.
Right.
Yes, I could do it, but
No problem.
I don't have to hurry up so much.
That's fine.
We can also use it to talk about what's recently in progress. Talk about incomplete actions that was recently in progress in the past and which explains the present situation. In other words, this action has a result or consequence. Talk about, okay. The first, talk about which one? Talk about a present action that was recently in progress in the past. Okay, maybe present.
Yes.
I have been working.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we have a minute to finish. I can't stand here any longer. Right. She has me all day. I can't stand her any longer. No puedo soportarla a ella más, algo así.
Exactly. I can't stand her.
Like, yes. Como puente caído, no puedo pasarla. Ya no la paso.
Apenas.
She has been phoning me all day. Where have you been? I have been waiting here for more than an hour. We've been going out. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Very good.
Everything good.
The last one was correct. All right. So no, this is obviously we need to practice a little bit more. We're going to practice a speaking exercise tomorrow. We didn't have time for that.
Yeah, I will be in La Paz tomorrow, but I will have time, teacher.
Okay. Let me know if you can't make it for some reason, with a little bit in advance, please. And perfect. Okay, so have a great day, Jose. I'm gonna review your letter in a moment, and I'll let you know on the chat too, so you can use your letter as you want.
Excellent, okay? Teacher. I appreciate it a lot. Really, thank you. Really, thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. All right, Jose. So I'm running today's polls. You must have it on your screen now. So that will be it for today's class.
Excellent, teacher. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Jose. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. See you later or tomorrow.
I know, second ¿Ya para? No sé si va a quitar. Ya, ¿sabes? Ladroncillo. Ah, muchas gracias. Qué lindo. ¿Me ves, Flores? Son mis flores favoritas. Ya vuelvo. Estoy acá.
Ya has comido un pedazote de carne de hinchar. No, había un montón de carne, había, ¿no? No sé, no estaba pelando. Si no, ¿cómo iba a sacar el wax de 5 metros?
Tenía un pedacito.
Ya no hay, ya, por favor.
¿Ha cocido la papita?
Muchísimo.
No les he dado, o sea, les he dado sopita.
¿Ah?
No les he dado croquetas. Tengo reunión con la Pati a las 3. Dice que hay algunas observaciones que han tenido de servicios estudiantiles hacia mi persona. Eso quiere decir que alguien se ha quejado de mí. ¿Y es? A las 3. Si quieres te puedes dormir mientras yo estoy ahí. Ojalá que no discuta. Dice que sería faltar al respeto con una de las docentes. La Pati. A ver. Me dormía.
¿Servicios estudiantiles? ¿Por qué?
No sé, alguna cosa se debió quedar.
¿No?
Alguna cosa se debió quejar.
Pero se trata re bien, ¿no?
A ver. ¿A vos cómo te trataban tus teachers?
¿A mí?
Sí.
A mí me amaban todo. Desde el lado de aquí.
¿Qué dirá? ¿Qué diré?
Creo que tenía que... Ah, sí, por una vieja, sí. Era arquitecta. Y nos estaba enseñando, no me acuerdo qué. Y nos hacía hacer ahí.
Bien.
Pero era así bien hecha la estrella. Después se ha suavizado. Pero después no. Es un rebo, ¿no?
Cuando escuchas human capital, ¿qué se te viene a la mente? Human capital. No. Estaba con lo del hito. Había tenido hito. Viste con los dos hitos. He estado con lo de la Pati. He estado con estudiantes toda la mañana. Y le llevé el auto a Raúl y le puse la otra. He puesto la bolsita. He barrido aquí un poquitito. Pero igual. He secado la ropa y ahí se me dio. He estado sentada trabajando todo el rato. No me iba a echar arriba. Aquí me quedo.
Aquí lo voy a mezclar, ¿no, amor? ¿Qué dices? ¿Con lo de ayer? ¿O no?
Sí. A ver.
Voy a echar esto y te parece a la noche lo dejo el... ¿Pasó? ¿Carnavalidad?
¿Para la noche? Sí.
De hecho, debería sobrar un poco de aquí para hacer postito con huevo y a la noche hacer. ¿Está bien para los dos ahorita?
¿Mi vida? ¿Para ahorita?
Para ahorita, ahorita. Listo.
Sí. Congratulations. Nos ha mandado la Pati bueno, una invitación para un taller de comunicación asertiva, de interacción. No sé si ha sido, ahora más que nunca necesitamos eso, no sé si para comunicarnos entre nosotros.
O sea, para hoy.
No, creo que es la siguiente semana. Mayo 10 y 11. Martes y miércoles. Me da curiosidad, ¿con quién se habrá peleado? Creo que es con la Gilda es cristiana. Es testigo. Pero tiene su carácter.
¿Gilda?
Sí. ¿La conoces?
Voy a tener una reflexión a Gilda. Mi hija me quitas tu hueso.
¿La ha quitado?
Porque aquí está el hueso. Esta llegada se la llevó.
Gracias, Chan. ¿Qué vamos a hacer con eso?